Good afternoon and welcome back to the Sea Chef channel. Thought I'd better have a drink, cook some food. I know I've had probably about 3 weeks off, but it's not about me, it's about you. So cheers. I'm not going to drink much. I'll just have, a couple of glasses, just small glasses. Elephant in the room, jumbo Chardonnay. It's a good drop. You know I like it. Pop that down there. So, what you guys been up to? Suppose I better have a look at my little socials here. Here somewhere. I just want to make sure. There we go. Let's turn my sound off. It's been so long I can't forget what to do. Hey, whoa. There. Fine. Right, cheers. Let's get on with this. That's better. There we go. Way better. Yeah, that's good. That's very nice. All right. Now, flank steak. I think, did I say flank or did I say, I think I said something else, but look, just buy flank steak at, here it is. This one's from a local supermarket. Okay, I'm not affiliated with any supermarket, but I will say Paul Morrison works in the best supermarket in Australia. Gloves. We're just got to marinate this. Normally marinate this stuff overnight, right? Flank is like that. It's super thin. Like I'm talking, that thickness looks about 2 minutes or 3 minutes either side, probably 2 minutes a side, and it's done. It's going on a salad. I did forget to buy some avocados, but that's okay. We can have salad without avocados. Okay, let's get into it. Look, I'm actually running out of a book today, okay? This book was bought for me for Christmas or birthday. I can't remember. I can't remember. Anybody? I don't know. My Asian Kitchen. So, we're going to run all out of this. It's a nice little beach with some beef on it. That's nice. And love these. Don't you love these little Post-its things? I love them. I can't get enough of them. We're going to do some pickled cucumber. So I'm just going to stay with a couple of recipes, new recipes, things I basically just like using new recipes all the time because I just get so bored of my old food that I just like using other people's recipes. Where are we? And we're going to do some chicken bao buns, or whatever you want to call them. Now I was going to do one which was called Sloppy Joe's, which looked pretty cool. This one, spicy chicken Sloppy Joe's. I thought, yeah, that looks really nice. And then I turned the page and, it's stuck. Hang on. Whoa. Okay, so I turned the page and there was some, I felt like some fried food, not wet sort of sloppy food. So I found these ones, which are great. Fried ginger, soy chicken, with some chili sauce and some bao buns. So what I want to do is I just want to quickly marinate this flank, and then I knew that fly was going to be bothering me. Oh, someone's saying hello to me. Somebody is. I've got nothing coming up on chat, but that's okay. But hi anyway, if you're joined in, you can say hello at any time. Oh, here we go, Mr. Butler. That sounds good. Jennifer Arts. How's the car going, Bruce? When's that come back from the sprays? And Jennifer, good to see you back too. Good to see you back. I need to get onto this, or no one's going to be eating. But I'm just gonna wing it. I think. I'm going to drink a bit. Oh, actually, I need that book. I need the recipe. Hang on. Whoa. Oh, and behind me, yep, that's Tahiti. So if you've never been to Tahiti before, that's where you are. All right. We need a couple of cloves of garlic. So just get this flank right. So normally you put it in like a bag, a bag overnight. Just throw it in the fridge. Ziploc bag. That's what I'm thinking. Ziploc bag. And just to marinate it overnight. But we're going to just do it real quick. Could be a while. Early wine. I haven't drunk anything since the last time I was on air. So that was probably what 2-3 weeks ago. So I only drink when I'm on air. I don't know what that means. I enjoy it. I'm not like I'm not a raging drunk. I'm not hiding paper bags in the bedroom, in the laundry, or in the garage, or in the bedroom. You won't find any bags. Oh, I don't know where I'm going with this. You won't find any bags here, all right? No bags. And I'm meaning with wine in it. Because wine. You know what I'm talking about. So, I'm just guessing here. We're just going to crush this garlic up. We're going to do some light soy, some honey. Yep. So, let's just chop all this stuff up. Get that marinating, and then I'll get this other stuff on. Just chop this up. I don't want to get ahead of myself, that's all. I need to read the recipe. No, I don't want that. No, I don't want that. Where's the... Alright, so add the garlic, soy, and honey, and ginger. Right, garlic, soy, honey, and ginger. Right. They were pretty big bits of garlic. But this is Australian garlic, so it's going to be pretty strong. That's okay. Nothing wrong with that. Where are we? Mark Preston's watching. How you going, Mark? And Mr. Kurt. How are you going, Kurt? Kurt is halfway around the world, people. He's living in Asia, I'm presuming. I don't think you've gone home, have you, Kurt? I don't know. Presto, how you going, mate? How's that apprentice's arm going? Was it an apprentice? I saw that. Sorry about that cracking. I got people going in all over the place here. I've got something over here, something over there. Yeah, I saw all the stitches that guy had. Something's dinging. I think it's Twitch is going off. All right, so we need some ginger. $45 a kilo for ginger. Like, what the fuck is going on there? Don't know. What? I think whoever's growing the ginger, man, it's like gold. Not like not the same price as gold, but they're on a good thing. So if you know any ginger growers and they're crying poor mouth, don't feel sorry for them, all right? Seriously, $45 a kilo? What the hell? How much ginger am I supposed to hear? You're probably saying, Craig, you're the one that's doing this. A tablespoon of grated ginger. Let's just grate some ginger on here. You can see that. We're just going to go straight on. A bit of oil, bit of honey, and a bit of soy, and that's it. And then that'll go on. I would like to do it on the Weber, but it's way over there outside. I'm not going to do it. I've got a nice little pan from a little skillet. Not a skillet. It's a little. Fuck, I'll show you. One of these. One of those. I'm just going to throw it in there. And that'll be sweet. So what's been going on, people? What's going on? Any news? I think the last time we spoke, Melbourne was having some dramas, and since my last show, they've been in friggin' lockdown again. And I think they're coming out of it soon, but I tell ya, this fucking COVID shit, I tell ya, I've had enough of it. And it's probably a hard thing to say, but, you know, I think they should just let us fly. You know, just let us go. You know, but everybody on the Northern Rivers or up on the north coast of New South Wales, we're a little sanctuary up here, and you know, obviously we need the tourists to come back, and I would say 95% of the tourists that are in Byron Bay are from Melbourne or Victoria, because I picked them up in the Uber, which I haven't done since March. Okay, we get a lot from Queensland, but they're just Queenslanders. We won't talk about Queensland and their border closures. Fucking hell, what a nightmare. Tablespoon of honey. Is that a teaspoon? That's a teaspoon. Tablespoon. Russell Clayton is watching. Sue Kelly. I won't say any more names. I'll just give you a wave. There we go. Okay, bit of honey. Now you'll have to watch this stuff on the grill because this will char up and not burn, but you know what I mean. Just watch it. If you're putting this... If you want the recipe, just ask me personally for it. Just send me a private message and I'll send you the recipe. But I haven't done this before, so I don't even know if it works. It looks pretty good. It looks pretty good. And some light soy, I think it said. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, just use that. I should have bought some more light soy, but I didn't. But so 2 of these. I love the light soy. And I particularly like this brand of light soy, the AM brand. Is that the AM? That's a good guess, Craig. Okay, now I think we need to, and a little bit of oil. Just lube it up a bit. Lube it up. Is that it? Is that it? God, help me. Please be it. All right, so just give this, now, Ziploc bag with all this stuff overnight would have been awesome. Would have been so good. So good. So this is just going to be a salad. Cherry tomatoes. The salad's got like a maple. It's got a. I've never made it before. A maple dressing. So light soy, rice wine vinegar, a little bit of maple syrup, a little bit of sesame oil, and some sesame seeds. Yeah, it should be all right. Should be all right. I think so. Brian Morrison. Move the scales. Why? So you can see my fat belly. Come on, Kaz. Move the scales. Yeah, well, I put them there so I would remember to do the dough. So, and you know what? I forgot. But we're going to do it now. So there. So just, you know, it's pretty simple. Just do that. Put it to one side. Over there somewhere. I don't know. Actually, I've got a single fly in here, so I'm not gonna put it in the fridge, all right? Because we're gonna cook it real soon. I don't want to get it cold. I want to keep it at room temperature. But I will get that fly. If you see me waving like up in the air, like I'm waving to nobody, you know I'm trying to get rid of a fly. And you're probably going, "That's gross, Craig. You shouldn't have fly, mate." It's just like saying you don't have cockroaches in your house. You do, all right? Even if you reckon you don't have cockroaches in your house, you do have cockroaches in your house. And I know that's got nothing to do with flies, but I'm just saying, all right? Okay, now that's marinated, because I wanted to get a bit of flavour into that meat. Next one is the bao buns. I've got the mixer behind me, because I don't want it up close because it's too noisy. Scooty 1970, hello. How you going, Scooter? Haven't seen you in a long time. And I'm guessing you're the same Scooter that we were chatting to before. Like weeks ago. I'm talking weeks ago here. Good to see you back, Sea Chef. Doing some cooking. Well, Mr. Morrison, I haven't stopped cooking, but the problem with me not being on air, we were eating some pretty average food, and I was getting sick of it. So this is a good way of cooking some good food and keeping me interested in cooking, because when I get lazy, I get very lazy. All right, Pete, how you going? Are you in Victoria or are you back home now? I don't know how you get around. I don't know how you do it. You don't have to tell me either. All right. So I haven't used this recipe before, but it's all pretty. It's all very similar. I would normally not use a recipe for buns and things because I just do it by feel. But I thought, well, in the book, this is the book, right? My Asian Kitchen by Jennifer Joyce. I don't actually know who Jennifer Joyce is. Maybe I should read the premise. Hang on. Who are you? Oh, she's from America. She's from America. She grew up with Asian food, aka chop suey and egg rolls. Like, what the fuck is that? I don't know. It wasn't until I began traveling to Asia in the 1990s that I discovered the staggering deliciousness of authentic Asian cooking. Oh, this is exciting, isn't it? In this new world, I became acquainted with all-stars like, I can't even say that, K.O. Zayngay, Carriaging Fried Chicken. Oh, well, this is, how old is this book? Yeah, hi. Yeah, so, okay, so she's an American that loves Asian food, and she wrote a book, and it's pretty good. Well, I don't know, these are the first recipes I've made out of it, so let's get back to it. Okay, so I need some warm water. Now, I'm going to use, I don't normally use the Lighthouse flour for buns, because this has got some, going back next week, Pete. You're still down in Victoria, aren't you? But, just between you and me, all right? And Selena, how the fuck are you, young lady? Oh my God, 2020 has been, I'm waiting for the hot water, the running water. 2020 for Selena. What a year, I tell you. I can't keep up with you. I thought my life was sort of semi-exciting. It's not really. It's just all a facade. But your life, whoa. If it's not John catching massive pythons in your house, it's you stumbling around with blue ankles and then going for little hospital rides. My God. Yeah, it's been a blast, that's right. I won't say any more. All right, so this says it's going to do 16 smaller or 12 large. So it's we need to get the yeast activated. How much yeast do they want me to use? See, I don't normally use recipes, so I just pour it in because I'm a professional. 1.5 teaspoons. See, that's the fly. Fuck, I hate flies. I fucking hate them. Hate them with a passion. Okay. What's going on here? 350 grams of plain flour. Okay, let's move. Let's move, Craig. Let's move. Now, I know this has already got some baking powder in it, so, like, this is great flour. You can just tell. Look how silky that is. Look at that. You can't really tell, but I can tell. It almost looks like icing sugar. Beautiful stuff. You'll find this at Coles, all right? Don't know about Woolies, but you'll find that at Coles. Leave a little bit, because I don't know if this is going to be wet or whatever. Get your mixer, right? Normally what I do is I just throw everything in and turn it on for 10 minutes, but I don't know, I feel a little bit cagey today. I need to activate the yeast, which I don't normally do. I never activate yeast. Now, Pete, you could probably back me up on this. You don't activate yeast, do you? Or do you? I never do. See, that's not much yeast. Oh, okay, because this recipe wants baking powder, but this, and it's a blue screen, this has got baking powder in it. So, yeah, I'm hoping this works. We're fucked. Okay, so how much? Yeah, just a little bit of warm water. Just fucking do your job, Craig. Just do your job. Is there a big difference between the cheaper brand of flours and the top? Oh, absolutely. Now, I'm glad you asked, Selena. Just hang on. I just want to get a little bit of warm water into there. Hopefully I just didn't kill it, but that was just warm. Just put that aside. Put that aside, right? Hopefully that'll activate. I don't know. Now, we'll get back to the flours. I was reading this... was I reading this morning? I'll let you know why. Okay, so this particular flour, right? The extra white, it's extra white, low protein. Contains only the center portion of the wheat heart. It is essentially free, oh, I can hardly read, I need my glasses, free of germ and bran, and is naturally finer than standard flour. All right, further treated for superior whiteness, cake, sponge and steam bun flour guarantees light, fluffy cakes, sponges and authentic white steamed buns. So this is from the Lighthouse experts. They take a lot of pride in their products. Double O flour for pasta. You'll see some recipes asking for double O. Okay, this is what they're talking about. Right, not this particular one. I'll say, hang on, I think I've got some double O. Yeah. I've got double O. Right, so that's the double O. It's blue. It's blue. You can't see it. But it's a double O, right? Same company, right? This one's made basically for Victorian sponges, but I've never made bao buns out of this. I've always made bao buns out of that and added yeast to it. So I'm not quite sure how it's going to go. They say it works, so let's give it a blast. So yeah, there's a huge difference. It's the way they treat their flours. That was something to do with the inner husk, you know, and all this stuff. It's very technical. And you know me, I'm not very technical. I'm good with a glass, a spoon and a knife. That's about it. That's all I'm good with, I think. I do use... Ah, good for you. Cheers. Double O is great for pasta. Oh, that's so good. All right, let's get back to this. Okay, and some sugar. I probably should have put the sugar in with the yeast to activate it. Just going to put a little bit in there. All right. And a little bit in here, because you want your buns to be sweet. You don't want them to be savoury. Well, that's me anyway. Scotty, how you going? And what did I threw you a comment last night about something. It was pretty funny. I read the whole thing and I'm so glad that I said I was first to comment and hit a like, because I thought it was funny. But it doesn't take much for me to laugh, all right? Let's face it. We need 100 mils of milk and 90 mils. Yeah, all right. Okay, so get your flour, get your yeast, get your sugar. I would put a little bit of salt in here too. It doesn't say it on this recipe, but I like a bit of salt. Bit of salt, a bit of milk. I need a bit of milk. Where's the salt? All right, dough hook. Milk. Now it's probably a bit wise to, if it says milk in a recipe for buns, just warm the milk or try and get it to room temperature, not hot, But cold, it's going to take longer to proof your dough. Because if this is cold and it goes in there with your activated yeast, it's just going to take a bit longer to activate, to get to that, what is it, 42 degrees? Correct me if I'm wrong. 40, is it 42? It's not 48, 52.6. Oh, fuck, I can't remember. There's too much going on in here. So I'm just going to warm this a little bit. It's not going to take much. There's not a lot. It says 90 mils, but I'm not going to measure shit. You know, what I'll do is I'll put a little bit of this milk in. And I'll use the rest. I'll use the rest of a little bit of warm water, because it says warm water here as well. And see, this is why I don't use recipes, because I have to keep reading the fucking thing, and I hate it. I just like throwing it all in, and then I know what if I can see something. It's just like a little bit more of that, a little bit more of that, blah blah blah, and then it's perfect. But when you put recipes in a recipe book, they have to work, because if they don't, it's not my problem. All right, so just 30 seconds in the microwave, right? Yeah, that's just way too hot. You just want to keep. Okay, I'll put a little bit of cold. I'll put a little bit of cold in there, because if it's too hot, right, it's going to react with the flour and it's just going to turn it to shit. So I'm just going to cool it down a bit. Good on you, Craig. We'll get there. We'll get there. All right, what's that feel? Oh yeah, that's. Oh yeah, that's perfect. Perfect. Okay, so, all right. So, activated yeast. See how it's like foamy? You could probably let that go a little bit longer, but I don't know. I'm so impatient. I don't have. I'm not good at. Nat Stapleton. How you going, Stapo? Good. Yeah. Cheers, Selena. Cheers. Oh, I'm going to look over here. Where have you been, my friend? Baking is different, though, and you know it. How you going? Chocolate for healing. And sorry I wasn't looking over there. And holy crap, I get to watch you again. See, these are the joys of... that's actually Twitch. You're actually on Facebook. And it's actually on YouTube and Periscope. Periscope's another live feed in the States, which goes global. But I'm here for you guys. I'm not here for me. I'm doing this for you guys. Like, obviously I need to eat dinner and it's going to be smashing, but I might as well just try and make your life simpler by just doing some recipes. I'm still writing my book. Why can't somebody say, Craig, when you write a book, it's so taxing on the brain, because I don't have many brain cells left. So what I do have left, they're on overcharge, you know. Oh, I tell you what I've been taking for... I'll open your mind to something. Okay. All right. This will blow your mind, all right? Mushrooms. Now, not the psychedelic mushrooms. We're talking everyone's taking these, right? This one, lion's mane. It's James Pearson, how you going? And Shannon, how you going? Right, mushrooms. This one, lion's mane, for your brain, for so much. This one, I also take this one, cordyceps. So they're actually different mushrooms, right? This one is this one's for energy, but also a lot of other things too. You just take 2 mils of each per day. This one you take before bed, that one, and this one you take in the morning, that one. Whoa, I tell you, if you guys have never heard of it, Life Cycle, they're called. Amazing, absolutely amazing. Okay, all right, so that's pretty well activated. I just wanted to take it a bit. I just wanted to get a bit more foamy. Okay, so it means it's going. Fuck off, fly. Hate flies. Oh, they're Australian and they're from the north coast of New South Wales, Byron Bay. I know there's some big people in the US of A that buy them, right? Massive amounts of it. And I'll tell you, chocolate for healing. Mushrooms, like, I tell you what, they have a whole range, all right? It's Life Cycle, L-I-F-E. It's C-Y-K-E-L, Life Cycle. Life Cycle. I'm pretty sure they've got a website. But they've got many a range for all different things. But they're all based off Chinese herbal medicines, but in a liquid form. They're amazing. Absolutely groundbreaking. Amazing. And I'm not paid to say anything about them, but I'll leave them there. Because they are truly amazing stuff. Okay, let's go. I'm getting waylaid. So yeast into here. That's come up pretty good actually. It means that the yeast is alive when it foams. Sometimes if your yeast doesn't activate, sometimes your yeast is dead. So 10 minutes in the mixer, okay? You can do it for 8 minutes, but it's just got to be really smilky and smooth. It's silky and smooth, all right? Now that might be just enough or too much. You can see it just in there, in the, that'll take. That looks pretty good. That'll take. Now, it says 90 mils of water, but I put a bit too much. I put like more milk in to make when it was hot to cool it down. Might need a bit more milk, but warm water. You just need to get this going and then you can just forget about it. But you can just see it's just starting to take off the side of the bowl. There we go. That's good. You are from the Arctic. Arctic. Alright, so it looks I reckon it looks a little bit dry, so I'm just going to put just a touch of water in there. Not too much. Because you want, whenever you're doing breads and stuff, you want moisture in the bread dough. If it's too dry, you'll just know the bread's not working. You need moisture in your dough. Yeah, I would say that's good. Looks a little bit wet, but she'll be fine. Perfect. Now that's a bit noisy for me, so I've turned it down a bit. So if you've got a KitchenAid, that's on about 2 for 10 minutes. What time is it? Okay, it's 4:30. So I'm not sure about Amazon, but check it out. I can find out for you. I know someone who works there, okay? I'll find out all the details, and I'll let you know next time, or next time you're online, I'll send you a message and let you know. But just have a look at their website. I know their stock does go like from Australia to the States, but I don't think through Amazon. I know Amazon sell everything, but I don't think these things. They're unreal, man. Unreal. Alright, that's enough for the buns. What else are we doing? We're doing chicken or something, aren't we? Steak's done. Chicken somewhere here. Chicken chicken somewhere here. Where are you, chicken? Here we go. It's pretty basic. It's just... Oh, okay. It's very similar to the beef. Actually, it's almost identical. So, what we need to do is grab a chicken board, or a board that you use for poultry, or a separate board that you use for everyday purposes. And I would use, I would get some gloves. You must, or I like wearing gloves because, I don't know. I used to work with this chef that said that you should never touch raw meat with your hands, because if there's something if there's something wrong with the meat and you've got a cut in your finger or something, it's going to get into your system, right? It's just like, yeah, but don't we eat it? It's like, I don't know. I just can never forget that conversation. All right, chicken. So just get some thigh meats. Just get some thighs, right? And it's a thigh, right? Cut in half. That's one piece for one bun. All right. So I'm going to do 12. So I needed 6, and I'll cut them in half, and it'll give me 12. I can count. So just a little bit of marination. It's just the same as the steak. I should have read it a bit closer. Oh, okay, cool. Awesome. It's fantastic stuff. Like, you know, it's only since a friend of mine started working there that he introduced me to it, and I was a little bit skeptical, but I thought, no, you know, what is wrong with mushrooms? You know, and what is wrong with, I don't know. It's better than doing a multivitamin. You know, an industry that is unregulated, doesn't need any studies, and they can write whatever they like. You know what I mean? Like, I don't get it. It could be poison in vitamins, and they are unchecked. Like, I used to make organic hummus, and I used to get in the... And I had to just jump through so many hoops, right? And mine was organic, certified organic product. But here we are with a whole industry, a whole pharma industry, and they don't even have any checks or balances. I don't know. There's my rant over. Alright, that looks pretty good in there. I reckon it sort of looks a little bit on the damp side. It's still a ball, but it's still not... Oh no, that's perfect. That's perfect. Just stop your mixer and feel it. If it's sticky, just put a little bit more flour in. Not much, just a little bit, just to firm it up, because you don't want a sticky dough. Oh, I've got a cut on my hand. You don't want a sticky dough that you can't roll it. Oh no, we're not doing buns, we're rolling that way. Anyway, doesn't matter. You'll see when it's finished. Alrighty, so we're just going to marinate this chicken. Oh, Petula Jones, keep ranting. Yeah, well, I can duck for cover, right, in where I live. Everyone knows where I live. Well, not everyone, but, you know, this isn't TikTok, alright? It's not a 30-second rant on exposing people. Because I don't have the facts. And like, I can make shit up, right? And people believe it. And I think that's half of the problem. People just make shit up, right? To lock people into view, for length of view. And the longer the view, the longer the algorithm to bring more people to you. But this one goes for an hour and a half. So it's not 30 seconds. But if you look at my YouTube stats, oh my God, it's just like there's thousands of people watching, but no one wants to subscribe. I think it's because, you know, we've got Tahiti in the background. There's all a bit too much going on, you know. It's not the Jamie Oliver, you know, do this and all the cut scenes and all the cameras and all that stuff. Like, you know, I'm just in the kitchen, you know, just cooking. And I don't normally cook like this. I would have been finished by now, but what time is it? I've taken 35 minutes. I've marinated a bit of meat. I've put that on, and now I'm doing this. I would have been cracking on, almost finished. Okay, let's. I got to keep going. I got to stop talking. See, the problem is I can't stop talking. And but that's why people like it. But anyway, I'll just focus. You know, I know it's hard to focus for me. Okay, so chicken. Ew, that's yuck. I'll get those out of the way because you probably don't want to just see mushrooms. What's going on over? Oh, big dogs. Big dogs, how you going, mate? Yeah, good. Good. Shrappo, what's Bayo? Oh, it's a bun, mate. It's a bun. Bao buns. Oh, can you see? Oh, it's blue. It's all blue. You can't see. You can't. Oh, you can. Hang on. I'm coming at you. Oh, wee. See the bun? See the bun? Yeah, buns. Steam buns. We're going to steam them. But, yeah, I've had a few weeks off. I've probably had about 3 weeks off. But I needed it. I was doing, 3-4 a week. And, and also I was drinking a fair bit too. So I haven't had a drink since the last show. Which has been even better. But I just, I've set a couple of... I've done a few things in that 3 weeks. I've set something up that's making a bit of money. So, I just needed a little bit of time to get a couple of things together. Got rid of one idea, did a lot of market research, got rid of that. It had a lot to do with China. So that was out the window. So if any of my viewers out there are dealing with China, I would seriously start looking at other manufacturers. Okay, just my little bit of advice to you from little old Craig. If you can source your product somewhere else, do so. And that's all I've got to say about that. Didn't you like the red wine you had the other night? I had like this much. And I've only poured a small glass. Oh look, God, look at sunburn. I look like I've been on a holiday. I close my eye when I drink. It's weird, isn't it? Oh, the message. Someone's profanity on Twitch. Now, it's probably one of you guys, but it's alright. A Vietnamese bun. That was probably you, Shrappo. But I don't know. Hang on. Whoa. Yeah, how's the elections going over there, Miss Chocolate? Hey? You don't have much to choose from. What does the world come to when you've got those two to pick from? I don't know. Like, seriously, what does the world come to? Okay, 4:40. That's 10 minutes in there. 10 minutes. Look, let's just finish the friggin' chicken first, all right? Let's just finish this first. Now, there are big bits of garlic in there, but so what? This is just going to be fried, so it'll just fall off anyway. It's really just a marinade. Sorry that. You'll pick that up in the mic, I know that much. All right, so what was it? Chicken, ginger, and something. Where am I? Where are we? Help me out, guys. Light soy. Light soy. Yeah, just throw that in. Light soy. Ginger, got that. Yeah, that's it. So that's just the marinade. You can see that there. So just mix that around. Now these are pretty big pieces to fry, so I'm going to turn the oil down a little bit and just let it yum. That'll be good actually. Big chunks of garlic. Yum. That'll be good. Because I want this to be sort of it's sort of an entree, but I've got a few people to cook for, so I want them to be full. All right, that's it. Leave that over there with the steak. You are on a holiday. I am, and Miss Lowe, this is Tahiti behind you. So if you've never been to Tahiti, you're there now. That's what it looks like. I've never been to Tahiti. I don't particularly want to go, but if anyone out there wants to bring me to Tahiti and cook on a beach, here I am. I'm waiting. I'm waiting. I just need someone. And I know someone out there is watching me that really wants to think hard about giving me a break and maybe doing a regional show. But cheers. It'll be good. It'll fly. Because that's what I do. I just make things fly. That's what I do. It's not about me. It's about you. Just remember that. All right. What are we doing now? What am I doing? Oh, the dough. Right. Okay. I need to get rid of this chopping board because I'm going to show you. Get rid of that. Get a nice cloth. Give it a wipe down. Just need a nice clean. You can do it on a chopping board, but that chopping board, garlic, ginger, chili, all sorts of stuff. It's not a neutral smelling chopping board, that's for sure. We're just going to roll these little things out and then prove them in here. We're going to prove them in here, right? So I should have done this earlier, but I'll do it now. And if you remember back in March, now it was a long time ago when we were in the dugout. Remember I showed you how to do something? That was a long time ago. Now I've had people say, when are you going to do a dugout? And it's just like, fuck, I don't know if I can cope with it. You'd think they'd make something that wouldn't fall apart. What have we got? 3, 6, 9. Oh yeah. Oh, that's a bit short. Ugh. Right, so we're just making circles. Get yourself some scissors. Scissors? What do I get scissors for? Square in a half. Right, so what we're doing the circumference. This I can't stop burping. The circumference of that in a circle. Missouri. Oh, Missouri. Sorry. Fold it in half again. Get the end, right? That's going to go in there, right? And fold this over. Where are we here? I'll do it here. Right. Just get. So hard trying sort of doing it backwards. But there. So just fold it in. Right. So put that into the middle. Right. And cut it. Oh, fuck. What have I done? And cut it. Right. Yeah, look. Can you see me? Yeah. That's in the middle, right? So just get your scissors. Right, and just cut it off. Right. Circle. Perfect circle. right? And then that just goes in there. Now, a lot of people just do little squares and pop them on them so all the steam can get up and get through. No, I couldn't be bothered. Couldn't be bothered doing that. I couldn't be bothered doing a lot of things, eh? All right, so square. See, I show you how to do things, okay? I know I don't post recipes and do all that stuff because I'm just having some fun. I like doing this. Just curl it around. And this is called a cartouche, okay? It's French. I don't know what it's French for. That's a cartouche. So when us chefs do sauces and soup or whatever, we put something round on the top in a bain-marie or something so we don't get a skin on top of whatever we've got in there. And we call that a cartouche. So I don't know how to spell that. I don't know if we're brains trust out there. But cartouche. I think it's a C. I don't know, but it's alright. I do look like I've been on a holiday. I'm bright red. Look at that. It's unreal. It's unreal. I wish I had been. Actually, I'm on a holiday, you know? I'm on a holiday. I am. Well, not really, but it's not like we can go anywhere. But see, so you're just doing that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Until I'm going to put just 3 little buns in here, and we've got 12. So I have to stop saying and when I'm going to say I need to pause, because when I pause, that puts your thoughts in your head, and you think I'm going to know, and you think you know what I'm going to say next, and if I do, you're all over it. You're just loving life. So I won't say anymore, all right? I'll just let you fill in the sentence. I know I'm hard to keep up with. I'm a bit erratic. What's going on with this? Which way did I go? That way. No, that way. Yeah, that way. Right. I probably should have done those before. Okay, in there. Now, we need a little bit of oil. Oh, Jackie Sperry's watching. How you going, Jackie? I'll do the same thing. I always say, it sucks. Yeah, well, sometimes I just don't know what to say, so I just say, So it's no more umming. No more umming. All right? It's just, it's nothing, right? Or it's something, but no umming. I think I might put that on a t-shirt and sell it at Amazon. Okay, what am I up to here? So this is nice and clean. Looks clean. All right. Wow, that flour is so white. This is what I'm using. The Lighthouse flour. That's what I'm using. You'll find it in Coles. It's super white. Like it looks bleached. It's not that. It's a little bit cool, so it's going to take a little bit to... It's a little bit wet. It's not too bad. A little bit of flour. It's a little bit damp, but... God, it's like icing sugar. Far out. I'm just going to roll this around. I'm just going to put a little bit of flour in here. It's pretty silky. Right, so cut this into 12. Right. Well, that's probably a bit too much. Probably a bit too much, Craig. It's all right. I just know what the consistency is. I want it to be wet. good. I'll just move that out of the way. That's enough. Right. So grab a knife. Halve it. And then you just basically just want some of this. Three, 6. I like just rolling them into sort of sausage shapes because then you can just cut it in the middle and then get your portions like that. And then what this does, it creates a little bit of a skin on it, and they're really easy to roll if you're doing round bao buns. Oops, that was tragic. That was not what I wanted to. Okay, so there we go. So there's the 12. Can you see them there? Yeah. So I just want to get rid of this flour because I don't need it. Man, it's like icing sugar. I reckon you could cut that with something. So, but then you'd taste flour, wouldn't you? All right. I don't want this flour on here. So you just roll these out. Just roll them out, and you need a little bit of sesame oil or any oil. It doesn't have to be sesame oil. I like using sesame oil because I love sesame oil. So brush, little brush, little bit of sesame oil. Right. Okay. Try not to have anything wet here. Don't know where that came from. All right, so that's it. See that? Oh, probably should have put a bit of. Let's put a little bit of flour on there, Craig. There. Right, so just like a little elongated. See that? That's it. That's all you got to do. Just one little thing. Right. Perfect. Then you brush the inside. Right, with oil. Fold it over. And that's your bun. Or they're not really buns, are they? Not really. That's a little bit small, but let's steal something from someone. Let's steal that one. Try and incorporate that. That's not too bad. Just out. That's it. Like, you can make these small or large or whatever, but just brush it with the oil. Like that, fold it over in there. So there's going to be 3 in here. I might just leave that there. So you can try and get the shape you want before you roll it. That's what I do. Like that. Because then you just got to go up and back. A little bit precious, that one, but it'll be fine. All right, over, and then you just let that prove in there, out of a no draft. Definitely not in the fridge. You could put it in the fridge if you're doing it in the next few days or tomorrow. Then take it out. Then they'll prove again. But just leave them over there with everything else. Paul Edwards, Kelly Emerson. Where are we going over there? No. Right, up, back. That's it. That's all you got to do. Bit lumpy at the ends, but it's all right. Just make sure they're fully oiled. All right. Because you don't want them sticking after you've cooked them. But these really should take like minimum 45 minutes to prove. So I'm not gonna, I might have to kill some time with you. I don't know. But I still got to do a salad. I still got to make a salad for the beef. But that's really nothing. It's just some cherry tomatoes and stuff. This, I bought this in the $2 shop. It's just phenomenal. It's so good. It's a non-stick. I know they're sticking, but it's got this film on it. It's got this rubber film on it. It's just fucking, it's awesome. I can't find my wooden one. That's why I'm using it. And that's as simple as it is. So you can make, I normally make round buns and then cut them in the top. You've seen them before. I've made them before. But I thought I'd make these ones tonight. All right, 3. Just stack them up. Just crack them, whack them and stack them. I'm not even keeping track of what's going on over here. What is going on over there? QC Pat, how are you? Oh my God. You guys are having a good chat over there. Keep chatting. Keep chatting. You know, I'm not affiliated yet because I don't have enough new people re-watching the show, but I think I should have had a break, which I did. So everyone's back now. So thanks. That's like a little bit long, but that's okay. That's all right. It's way too long, but it's all right. Right? Yeah. Nah, fuck it. Let's just do it. It's what happens when I take my eye off the ball. All right, just a little bit. Whoop. That's all you need. Because remember, these are going to double in size, and they could even triple in size because I haven't used this flour before. So I'm thinking that. Yeah, they're going to blow up a bit. Maybe. Soon find out. We're both doing this together. Okay, I'm making your life easier and enjoyable. And I'm feeding myself at the same time. All right, last one. And ask me a question or how you going? Kelly, how you going? I don't know if you're still online, but can you say hello to Ads for me? Say hello for me, will you? Tell him I miss him. I'll try and get down to Sydney one day. I think I'm going to be spending a lot of time in Queensland soon. So I just have to... Don't think I'll be spending too much time in New South Wales, but you'll know. You'll know. This is tiny, but that's all right. We'll just squeeze it out. Okay, and that's it. So just let them prove. Probably about 45 minutes minimum. Really. Up to an hour, but 45 minutes. Just lit it. It's a good place to prove over in that back bit. Please don't ask me why, because I have no idea. But it just, things like proving in that corner. I've tried the proving. I've got a proving, on my oven, a proving application, let's say. It doesn't work that well. So it proves better out of the oven. All right. So I'm just going to have a quick clean up here. Going to chuck a couple of things in the dishwasher. And then we're going to do a little salad, and then we've got to do some pickled. We're going to do just a really quick pickled cucumber to go on the chicken. You know what I need? I need another drink. All right. It's a good Australian wine. Good Australian wine. All right. Back with the chopping board. Back with my recipe book. You can see what I'm following recipes here. I've never used this book before. It was a present, so I thought I'd better run off some recipes. And I might as well do them with you guys. But first, I think I need that. Let's put that in the dishwasher. Right, that. All right, let's get back to it. Okay, so let's get some cucumbers. I'm just going to make a little cucumber. I'm going to actually run off this recipe. It looks pretty good. We need some ginger. Little pot. So this is actually a recipe for Japanese carrot pickles, but I'm actually going to use the same pickling liquid and do it with baby cucumbers, which is going to go on top of the chicken. Also, we've got some hoisin sauce, but it's just going to be a straight hoisin because I just like straight hoisin. I love it. Okay, so with this recipe, it's 250 mils. I'm going to halve this recipe that I'm going to do. So it says 250 mils, so 125, obviously. I don't even know that. Right, heaps. 125. I'm sure there's sugar in there. 2 slices of ginger. Well, I like ginger, so let's just cut this up. Yeah, that's good. Right. 50 grams of caster sugar, which is about that much. About that much. It is about that much. Right, see like that. So we're going to bring this to the boil and then just throw the cucumbers in there. But I'll show you what I'm going to do with the cucumbers. There's some sea salt. And that is sea salt. That is sea salt. Oh, beautiful. Sea salt. I think there's some chili flakes in there. Where are we? I'll bring that over. Put that there. Oh, I've put water on the book. That's all right. It just means I don't mind a bit of stuff on books because it just means that they've been used. They've been used. Where can I put this book? Say, Craig, just put it there. Put it where it was when you first started so you could read it. Am I talking to myself? I think so. But there's plenty of people watching me. Sure, using up that high dollar ginger. $45 a kilo. Fuck yeah, man. I think it's just a teaspoon of... These are super hot. Super hot. Just from, I don't know, Woolies or Coles or something. Massively hot. And it was something... Coriander seeds. Teaspoon. Yep. Heaps. And I think that's it. Ginger, coriander, sea salt, cast sugar. Da, da, da. So bring that to the boil. Bring that to the boil. And then we're going to throw some baby cucumbers in there. And this is always best if you do it a few days beforehand because you really want them soaked. But I never... It's just, you know me. Doesn't happen that way around here. Alright. Okay, with the cucumbers, I wasn't actually quite sure what I was going to do with them. They're literally these tiny little baby things. I know what I'm going to do. Okay. I know you don't have one of these, and I would love to sell you one, but I can't. Not yet. So just take the skin off. So just do 12 of these, right? Basically, one per bun. And if people don't eat them, well, it's just more for you. Right, 2. Three. See, I can count. I'm a good counter, aren't I? 4. Actually, let's just do 6 and cut them in half. So I don't have enough because I want to throw some of these in the salad as well. What do we got there? 3. We got 6. All right, the rest are going in the salad. So we're just going to do a very small. So basically, let's just eat this and be done with it. Okay, it's not going to go in the fridge, and you're not going to have all these condiments left in your fridge because we all know about condiments, don't we? Okay, so I'm just going to slice these up. Right, that's it. I'm just slicing them up. Once they hit the hot liquid, okay, they'll soften. But it's enough for 12, right? Unless you're really greedy and you just want like the whole lot. But that's what hang on. I'm putting something else in with this as well. I'm putting some white or red? White cabbage. Right, so just like that. That's boiling, right? Throw these in. Give them a toss. And just let them soften in here. And that's it. I'm going to have one now. Oh, a bit hot. Oh, a bit spicy. Good though. Oh, that's hot. If you like it hot, it's hot. Yum. That'll be good. Alright, stick that over there with everything else. Alright, I was going to do some cabbage. I think I'll do some. So if you don't have a mandolin, just a knife will do. But I've got a Japanese mandolin. You can get these on Amazon. They're about $60 or something. I don't know. I think you can buy them in Thailand. These are Japanese, right? I wanted to put them on. I wanted to sell them on Amazon, but people don't buy them. So this was given to me by a good friend of mine a few years ago now, and it's just, you get what you pay for, right? They've got some really cheap ones on Amazon, right? Cheap ones, right? And I'm pretty sure people buy them and they break. This has been in a commercial use for years, and it's amazing, amazing. All right, that's enough. Just have a look. Cut off any crap bits. Right, this is another garnish on top of the bun, right? Because I like a bit of cabbage. I'm just going to use a whole lot up. I don't want to put anything back into the fridge. That's it. And if I don't use it all, I can make a little coleslaw with it tomorrow or something, but it is what it is. Into a bowl. So I'm just getting all the prep done for the finished product, right? So just getting all these little things done, all done. So when it comes to putting it all together, you can just grab it and put it together. You don't have to chop it up. All done. We're waiting for the bao buns to rise and steam. They'll take probably, those small ones, they'll only take a few minutes. So probably between 5 and 8 minutes. 10 minutes is probably going to be a bit long, but I want the chicken fully cooked before that, because the flank steak's only going to take 6 minutes, right? Once the flank is done, chopped on the salad. All right, so that's done, and we're just going straight hoisin, right, on the chicken, because I like it. And you know, you could do all sorts of things with it, but I just like straight hoisin. Don't hate me for it. Maddie Lawrence and Curtis King, how are you both? How are those roosters going, mate? Hey, I've been thinking about you. How's the roosters going? They've been going all right, haven't they? How's Manly going? Don't fucking ask me, all right? Just don't ask me about Manly. I know you're probably having a little giggle, eh? You still getting your nails painted, or what? I know that's dog's nails, wasn't it? Yeah, hey? You know I love you. You know I do. All right, let's go. All right, so let's just do up a salad. Oh, I'm collecting tea towels. You know I'm a chef because I start collecting tea towels. I've actually got, well, I've only got 2, which is pretty good. All right, so I'm just gonna do the salad, right? And then that's done. Then all I've got to do is cook the chicken and cook the steak. It's finished. Oh, hang on, we've got to do a dressing. Hang on, whoa. Hold your horses, mate. Hold your horses, Craig. Let's do the sesame dressing. All right, it's pretty quick. I might do it in something I can shake. Nope. That's not going to work. Maybe this. I reckon that's going to... Because then you can just shake it and it's done. Right, you don't have to get a whisk or whatever. Okay, so sesame seeds. Now, this recipe says just sesame seeds. It doesn't say... to toast them. And I don't know about you, but What the hell is 60 grams of sesame seeds? I should know these things, shouldn't I? Let's tar it. Whoa, it's a lot of sesame seeds, isn't it? Stay with it, Craig. Stay with it. Stay with the recipe. Right. 60 mils of light soy. I think I'm going to run out of soy. 60 mils it should be, wouldn't it? Is there any grammage here? No. So let's go to tar. Let's go to water. No. I'm about 10 mils out. I think I need soy for something else too. Oh shit. It's alright. Fuck it. 60 mils of rice wine vinegar. So that'd be 110. Oh, hang on. Let's back it off. 1. Oh, shit. Oh, that'll do. That's fine. Oh, I should have backed off with 10 mils because I was down with the other one. 2 tablespoons of maple syrup, which I've never made this recipe before, but it should be alright. Oh, did you? Hang on, I've lost it. Hang on. Is that 2? 2 tablespoons. 1, 2. Alright, keep putting this stuff away. Keep putting it away. Put it away, put it away. Okay. 2 teaspoons of sesame oil. Teaspoons? Teaspoons. There's 2. 1, 2. Right. Okay, and that's it for the dressing. I was 10 mils down with the soy. Hopefully this doesn't leak. Soon find out. Leaking a little bit, but that's all right. Let's give it a taste because that's enough. Yeah, it's very neutral flavour, but yeah, it'd be nice with the steak. Yeah, that'll be good. Oh, yeah, actually, yeah, yum. It's actually probably didn't need the extra 10 mils. It's not salty though at all. It's just full of sesame seeds. All right, so that's done. Let's do the salad. So I just got a bag of lettuce, right? So it's actually baby salad mix. So just throw it on there. Well, it's, you know, way more than we need. But I will keep some of this for my lunch tomorrow. That's actually probably twice as much as you need. So let's just back up, Craig. All right, don't get excited. All right, back up. All right, that's way better. All right, that's good. That's fine. That's lovely. Okay, and if anyone wants some more, they can go and get some more out of the fridge. This recipe was supposed to have lotus root, so you get a lotus bulb from good supermarkets, right? Then you get the mandolin, the green one that I had, to about 3 mil, right? Slice them really fine, brush them with oil, put them in the oven at 180 for around 5 minutes. First you got to pat them, get the liquid out of them, and then brush them with oil, put them in the oven, and then they're like chips. Lotus chips. They're beautiful. And they look good too. But I couldn't find any today. Alright, how far we got to go here? Let's put that down there. Clean, clean, clean as you go. Alright. I think I'm done with the honey. Done with the chili. Done with the cooking wine. Let's just do the salad. So tomatoes. This would have been alright if I smoked these tomatoes, but should I smoke them or nah. So we can get from our supermarkets here in Australia a nice little array of beautiful little tomatoes. So I'm just gonna actually quarter them. Small ones halve, big ones quarter. This is just basically like a beef salad, but it's maple dressing. This is supposed to have avocado on it, but I raced around the supermarket, got halfway down somewhere and just went, oh, I've got to get those avocados. Oh, hang on, I've got to get some milk. Yeah, I forgot the milk and the avocados. I don't know what I was thinking, but it can do without the avocado. It would have been all right. We've got an avocado tree here and it's full of little baby avocados, but we're a long way off. It won't be probably until March next year, but the tree is full of little avos. It's a sight to behold. It's in its prime. All right, so I'll just keep going. I'm cooking for about. I'll just halve those ones because I like those ones. I actually love them. I'll just keep some of those. Okay. Where's the some radishes? Oh, well, never mind. Some radishes. Now, hopefully they're clean. Look at these little beauties. Now, if you don't like radishes, put them in a salad. Yeah? And put them in a salad. Put the radishes in a salad and you'll be surprised. Marriage the radish with the beef, the tomatoes and the dressing. This will all work. I know it will. That's a lot of radish. Yeah. It said 6, but give them a little wash. Little wash. There. Wash them. Yeah. Hey, Bev. How you going, mate? Cheers, brother. Cheers to you. That one's for you. So, yes. Just take the little bits off at the end. They're just a little bit ugly, but they're just going to get sliced up anyway. All right, really finely, paper thin. All right, paper thin. And watch, because you might need to go a little bit further. Beautiful. So if they're translucent, if you can see through them, perfect. Oh, they're nice too. They're not as bitter as others. They're very stable. Stable. I've been looking at crypto too much, haven't I? Stable coins. I shouldn't be talking about crypto, should I? Oh, souvlaki. I've got a great souvlaki recipe, man. Gyaradosi. Oh, yeah. I make it, is it souvlaki? Red wine? Red wine and mince and bechamel. Am I getting them mixed up with something? I used to make it in a very very famous restaurant. But we're talking 35 years ago. Long time ago. And so just put these throughout here. Now the beef is going to go on top. Now normally you'd put the beef on, then you'd garnish it with all this stuff, but I'm just doing it. I'm just doing it, all right? I'm just doing it. What else do they want on here? Spring onions. Three is heaps. Let's move that down a bit. Oh, it sounds like moussaka. Yes. Fuck, you are you sure you want a professional chef? Stable. Wash them. Stable. You sure you weren't a professional chef in another life, Karen Lowe? Because you seem to know more about food than I do. Or are you asking Mr. Google? See, you know, I can't remember a lot of things. So, I can see them and I can taste them, but I just can't remember what they're called. Because let's face it, food has got a massive repertoire. It's big. You can't remember everything. Now this knife isn't very sharp, but that's enough. I don't like those green bits at the end. Chuck them out. I need to garnish. I could have garnished with that, but I just it's getting dark. Now it says here carrots, but I don't know what kind of how they say to. Let's just chop up some carrots. Oh, I don't have it. Oh, yeah. Right, so it says carrots. So I'm just going to julienne some carrot. This thing is so dangerous. I took the top of my finger off with this thing. It was bought at a markets. Oh, it's called the shark peeler or something. Shark peeler? I reckon you'd be able to take shark skin off a shark with this thing. I'm just going to julie there. I think I might just julienne these up, which means very, very... I'll just show you. So just take one side off so you've got a flat surface. See? Oh, can't. Right. And then you're just going to go down. That popped out a bit, but... And then just cut these up really, really super thin. Throw them on top. It's a very fresh salad, isn't it? That's way too chunky. I've got enough dinner here for you guys.
Oh, she isn't here.
What?
She's not here.
Oh.
She went out to another birthday dinner.
Oh. Well, I've got dinner here for you then. See, one carrot goes a long way. I suppose the star of this is the beef, so it has to go on top. But you could throw everything on top and make it look really, really fancy. But it's not about the salad, is it? It's about the beef. Let's face it. It's not about the salad. That looks a little bit 80s, but you know, that's how it is. Bit 80s. Mush it around a bit, get it in there, and then there's this beef that's marinated with the dressing that's going to go on over the top, and that's it. That's sweet. Put that to one side. Now, get some oil on and cook your chicken. We're nearly on. We're on the home straight. No, it's my cordyceps mushroom drops helping my brain. Yeah, okay. Oh, who's that? All right, get a big pan, get some oil into it. Get yourself some corn flour. I think we've got a chili dressing somewhere here. Hang on. Oh, you got to make a chili sauce. Okay, so it's chili, rice wine vinegar. Oh, I think I used it all, or did I? No, there's enough. I got a little bit left over, and some caster sugar. So just put in. We want, well, it's not much. We're doing 12, so let's this is hot. So 2 tablespoons. Oh, that's a lot, isn't it? 1, 2, and then it's 2 tablespoons of rice vinegar. Whoop. 1, that was sort of 2, wasn't it? That was sort of 2, that'll do. And I think it's a teaspoon of sugar or something. On our tablespoon of sugar. About that much. Was it 1? Yeah, that'll do. That's going to be hot. Very, very hot. Just basically chili and sugar and rice wine vinegar. Woo! Oh my God, that is hot. That's hot. That's just hot. And tasty, but hot. All right, your oil, you can see over here, it's hot, but the chicken's quite large, so keep your keep your oil not on like 180 degrees, about 150, or yeah, about 150 if you got a thermometer, because the chicken's quite large and you want it to cook. You don't want to serve raw chicken. In the middle, that's what I'm talking about. Stay with me. Stay with me. We're almost there. You know, I pull it all together right at the last minute and you go, fuck, how did he do that? Just like, yeah, it's a lot of practice. A lot of practice. All right. So you basically dredge in corn flour. Get some corn flour in here, taking up all the moisture. And it won't stick in the oil. It's very highly technical, aren't you, Craig? Very much so. Okay. So I've got gloves on, so look, see? It just takes up all that moisture, right? And that's it. That's all you got to do. So the corn flour will help it not stick to the oil. So I just throw the chicken in there, it'd stick. It's probably good. I probably could have done with a big tray, but I'm just sick of washing up after these shows. So I'll just do it in the bowl. I marinate it in. It'll be fine, and that's good. That's all you need to do. What I'm going to do is I'm going to start them in the oil, turn them what I think they're cooked, and then just pop them in the oven, because then I've got to steam the buns and I've got to cook the flank. But as long as the chicken is cooked, you can just go on with everything else. Okay, I'm just trying to keep up with the chats over here. I've got heaps going on over on Twitch. Thanks for coming over, guys. Beautiful. That looks beautiful. Smells good too. So just a little quick clean up. Smells good. Okay, the steak. So that steak looks awesome. Remember, about 3 minutes on each side. It could even, yeah, about 3 to have it cooked. So that's not going to take long. We've got to get the buns on. I'll show you the buns now. So they've sort of doubled in size. It hasn't been 45 minutes, but I'm gonna, with a bit of heat over in that corner, it's gonna push them along a bit. So you want them really crispy, okay? So don't flip and flip and flip and flip. Just cook them as long as you can. Nice and brown and crispy. Turn them a few minutes. Take them off. I've got the oven on 200. I'm actually going to back that off. I'm going to put it on about 150 because they'll be almost cooked anyway. Get yourself a tray. And normally you would put on some paper towel, but I don't have any, so let's just use some greaseproof. And the chicken's going to go on here. Chicken will go on here, and then in the oven. And then we can do the flank. 6. Before we put the flank on, we're going to do the buns. I'm just going to put some stuff away. And that's it. That's the recipes from this book. Thank you, Jamie and Jasmine. I think this was a birthday or Christmas book. Can't remember. Birthday a couple of years ago, wasn't it? Yeah, so everything's coming out of this one. Thank you. Thank you, Jennifer Joyce. Thanks, Jennifer. Put those away. Alright, so you want to get some water in a big pot or a wok for steaming of your buns. Probably a couple of inches is good. Like so. Bring that to the boil. Alright. miso there. If you're going to do that dish again, don't buy any. I haven't opened it. Probably all misoed out, alright. Okay, I'm just going to chop up a couple of shallots for a garnish for the buns. Now, I think I used to make these when I was at work for lunch and dinner because I was bored. But no more work. So, but that's a good thing. It's been a good thing. All right, let's get these in the oven. They're nice and crispy, like so. Yum yum. In the oven. Now you can just leave them in there. Turn that off. Probably a little bit too much water. You don't want it touching the buns. So it's about an inch of water. Put a timer on if you can for 8 minutes. Can you not touch this? And if anyone comes in here, you tell them not to go near this again. Yep. But I know there's no kids here, so. Okay, just a little bit of going. So what I'm doing is I'm heating up this, well, nice and hot already. Let's crank this up. There, right there. Bit of garnish. I've got your dinner. Don't go shopping. Chicken and beef. That's just a bit of garnish. Okay, so when your timer, whoop, that's hot. When your timer hits 6 minutes with the bao buns, throw your thin steak in because it's 3 minutes each side. That'll be 6 minutes. It'll be all finished. We're all done, all at the same time. So just clean up. Don't stress. Just relax. Don't eat food. Get the shark peeler in there before it takes your finger off. good. Now that chili sauce that I made is extremely hot. Alright. It even smells hot. Now with the beef, it actually says to serve lemon wedges with it, but I would actually rather lime wedges, but it's more Thai, but it's sort of, we'll stay with, they're the worst looking lemons I've ever seen. We'll stay with the lemons, alright? They're not too bad. They're not great, but oh yeah, they smell like lemons. You know, sometimes when they're just off and they smell horrible, that's fine. What did you say? Like a nice sharp knife. Okay, garnish, alright? Okay, so this is steaming. This is steaming, right? Knock the heat back. If it's over steaming, you might run out of water. You don't want that. I've knocked that back to 8. 16 is the highest, so it's at a medium heat. That's 6, so we need to put the flank on. And with this juice, I'm going to throw it on just as it's finished, because we don't want the flank to stew in juice or it'll get hot. You need to keep it dry. Okay, so that'll go in about 30 seconds before it's finished. Because there's raw garlic in there and you need to cook the garlic. Beautiful. Alright. So I've knocked that flank back a bit down to about a medium heat now. I know I've got 3 minutes on the timer, so when that 3 minutes is up, the bao buns are done. Right, I just need to flip the steak for another 3 minutes, and then that's all sweet. The buns will hold. Just turn it off and leave them hot. I'm going to serve the buns in the steamers. They're not going to go on plates, so you can just serve them in it. These cucumbers, they're pretty hot. But good. They're real good, actually. Maybe a bit spicy for Karen, but what's going on with that? If you have a look at your steaming vessel, if you can see that the water's just right at the bottom of the bamboo steamers, just put a little bit more water in there. You don't want to dry it out. Just attach just a little bit of water. Just alright, that's at 3 minutes. And another 3 minutes and that'll be done. So I like this brand of, I can see that. It's the, oh actually no, it's not this one, but this one's good. The Lee Kum Kee, that's pretty good. The hoisin sauce. I don't like the AM hoisin. It's got a different flavour completely. I like this one, I'll give it a shake. This is really good on chicken. So get some hoisin, put it on some chicken, and then steam it or bake it, but watch it because it can burn. Beautiful, I might do that one, I think. Oh, sensational. Sensational. Alright, so let's get some stuff out of the way here so you can see what's going on. That's done. Okay, so my timer on my induction cook plate has turned the buns off, so that's good. So if you can use a timer, use a timer. So the juice from the marinade. Got 2 minutes on that skirt and it's done. I threw it in there a bit early because I just want to clean up. That's good. So that's the bao buns finished. I'm just going to do these 3 for a photo with the steak. So we'll get the chicken out. The steak's got 1 minute. That's the chicken. Or the chicken. Very hot. The chicken in there. Look, see what I'm doing here. Chicken in there. Chicken inside. There we go. Right. Just going to put that back in the oven and turn the oven off because I'll put all the rest on the table. Right, so there, that's what they look like. Some cucumber. 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 Cabbage. Cabbage. That's the bao buns. 3, obviously. Right, that's those ones done. I'll just leave them there. Now the beef, I'll need to slice that up. Get yourself a little chopping board. Might bleed a bit, but that'll be fine. Put that down here. Like so. Move it right back here. You don't want to overcook this. There's no fat on it. It'll dry out. So just and that's that one. I think you can see that one. No, just dressing, some lemon, and that's it. Finished. Get rid of this stuff. Now there's some chili oil to go on these ones, but it's way too hot, that recipe. That's just like pure chili. So I'll leave that off. And I've got the rest over there. And that's it. I'm done. I'm out. It's all good. Yes, I know your cordyceps mushroom drops is helping your brain, Karen. Cheers for that little drop. And I don't know. I'll see you next time. Have fun.